Thanks, by the way, for that public speaking thing. That really helps. So, my name's Chrissy Klenke. Actually, there's an E at the end. I know, it's German, it's weird. I'm actually a geosciences and maps librarian, and this is my first Ignite Reno talk, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about maps. So, maps are cool. They are a semantic representation of a particular area, such as a city or a county or a country or even a continent. Maps are powerful because they summarize and communicate information and data in a visual way. Maps come in a variety of different kinds of types. They are parts of the world that are reduced to points and lines and areas that are used for a variety of visual resources. They provide a number of mapping diagrams that display data and information like population, urban development, elections, and migration. They are informative and giving the viewers a different perspective on issues and analysis of different topics. And nowadays, there's this really incredible software that allow you to make some really amazing maps that contain certain things, but they're always kind of left off. So there's 3 different kinds of basic elements for maps. The first one is projections. They transform a curved 3-dimensional surface of a planet into a flat 2-dimensional area. And they have scales, which they can be in 3 different ways. So they can say either like a sentence, or they can say a ratio scale, like 1 to 25,000, meaning 1 to 25,000 inches, or just the graph scale. Then you have your symbols and your legends. And your symbols and your legends are actually one of the most important things that actually tell you all the information that's actually on the maps themselves. And just a little bit of background, maps have been made for thousands of years, I'm sure you guys know, and they tell the story of the world. And this one, at the origin, comes from Latin, mappa, meaning, what was that again? Napkin, or sheet, or cloth. And then mundi, which means map of the world. So in the 16th century, we came up with the world map. So this map right here is actually created, and actually it's said that I think that map was the one that Columbus actually used to travel the world. No wonder he got lost, because it was not right. This is actually the Mercator map, and most of you guys probably recognize this map from Mercator projection. We saw this in all of our classrooms, but we always thought that Greenland was the same size, if not bigger, than Africa. And Canada, we always figured that Canada was like a huge country, way bigger than the US. But actually, Greenland is 14 times smaller than Africa, and Canada is actually not that much bigger than the US. Oh, 15 seconds. That's long. Okay, this one is Verizon versus AT&T. You guys have probably saw this a lot. And actually, this one has been AT&T actually sued Verizon for this map because it is so incorrect in so many ways. You actually have more coverage for AT&T. I'm a Verizon, but that's okay. These are political maps. You guys have seen this a lot recently. This is on the county level, and you look at it, and man, it really shows that like the United States is just Republican, crazy, red. That's what we get. But actually, this is the real data. If you look at it, you have your scale that actually portrays the majority or the correct information. And you see the blue actually has really, really high levels because those are actually where countries are stated or where high populations are. This right here is the foolscap map. So I'm leaving you guys with this end. And this image shows the world of the world dressed up as a gesture. And in general, the world is a foolish place. And Mark Monimer, distinguished geography professor, says that in his book, if maps were 1,000 words, if pictures were 1,000 words, maps would be worth 1,000,000 words. So be aware. Thank you.